Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another PUBG video. Now, I did not see myself doing a third video on this, but since the last two videos have done pretty decent and you guys have been enjoying it by smashing the like button, so I said why not go ahead and make another one of this. So yeah, I'm going to be going solo in this one as well because, well, let's just be honest, teams, duos and squads are just so much more painful if you don't interact with them, and I try recording some videos, but they just was so salty of me not talking to them and talking to you guys, and they did not want to, you know. I even had some players leave me, so that's why I decided to just call off the duos and squads and just do this solo thing. So yeah, I did not expect the last two videos to do how nicely they have done, but yeah, a pretty interesting game this one though. You'll see why this has to be one of the best games I've played, but yeah, it's just amazing. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy how interesting that this game gets. Also, September's not far away. Uh, we are going to be You're going to see me back on the PlayStation very, very soon. So, uh, drop a like if you're excited for September, because September 7th is, I believe, when Spider-Man really comes out, and 14th is Tomb Raider. So, yeah, I don't know where I dropped on this one though. Just a random place, maybe.
Hello.
Let me just check. Yeah, I dropped near the pie or some shit. I don't even remember. But yeah, so 99 people who actually joined the lobby, so I think one left. I don't know. And yeah, I'm sorry, I promised that I would be doing more videos on this, but I just didn't because I didn't expect them to do well, seriously, and it's amazing how they have. I know I keep saying it, but you, it's nice how you want things to turn out and they just overachieve, you know. So that's cool. So yeah, this is the point where I finally decided to get out of the plane. I think, yeah. All right, so heading down. Yeah, as I said, I landed near the pyre or some shit, but um, also, wait, what? Near the pyre, really? Oh, and if you're wondering, I'm not playing this on an emulator. It's just me sitting back playing this on my iPhone. So, yeah. I try recording videos by the emulator, but my PC is just shit. So, it lagged so much. I just couldn't record. I wanted to record and show you some classic gameplay, but it couldn't happen. So, here I am, just recording stuff on my phone. So, yeah, I landed at some creepy ass location. I don't even know the name. I ended up searching houses. Oh my god, this big one, this big house literally had only a level 2 bag and a pistol I could use. Like, man, houses in PUBG are just so delirious and trick they trick you into coming, they trick you into making you believe that, hey, we're a big house, we've got stuff in us. No, but that's just never the case. I've always seen like short houses, small houses always have more stuff than the ones with the big one. So yeah, this house or whatever you want to call it just didn't have anything at all, but yeah, this one had. Also, if you're someone who's listening through earphones or headphones or any shit, I recommend you turning your volumes down a little bit, a notch or two down, because the Car 98, man, oh my god, the sound it makes without a scope, without sorry, what, suppressor, yeah. Oh my god, that's just unreal how much it can just throw you off. But it's a amazing gun, and you'll see just how amazing it turned out for me. So yeah, this is the part where I actually got some decent stuff now. At this point, I have two snipers, and they are not assault guns. So if I'm if I'm be honest, I actually was pretty nervous right here because I thought I'd probably get someone who has an assault rifle, and by the time I try to aim with these weapons, I'd get shot. But luckily that did not happen. So yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I actually got the level 3 helmet there, and trying to look around for stuff, and guess what I find? Oh yeah, that gun too. I ended up swapping the VSS for the Mini 14, but a 6x scope, man. This is going to come so much handy later in the game. You'll see why. And yeah, I found the Mini. Then I picked up the pan. I don't know why it's just on auto picking up the pan, but it's ridiculous how much space things can take. And at this point, I have the Mini on me, which is a kind of an assault rifle, but at the same time, it's the only gun which can actually shoot like the assault gun and snipe and be, have the 8x scope on it as well. So yeah, I ended up going through these woods looking for places to loot, but the places, man, they were so far off. I assure you, I've never been this nervous after landing than what I was in this game, because it was just nuts. How where I landed, first of all, the position which the plane came inside the map, it was just unreal. But luckily, I got a scar. And look at this, I ended up swapping my car for the scar, but thank God I didn't mess that up and decided to swap the Mini for the scar. But yeah, trying to see if anyone inside anyone's inside that house. As I just said, I turned my volume down because I realized how loud the car can really get. But yeah, picked up some attachments, got rid of the unnecessary stuff, and I was on my way. Now this, wait, if I recall correctly, this isn't the place where I get my first kill. No, this is not. So yeah, I ended up searching these houses, and as I literally just said, these houses had shit all in them. The bigger the houses in this game, the lesser the stuff you find. So I don't know why that's a thing, but that's just how I feel. If you think no bigger houses have bigger loot, then let me know in the comment section down below. But I legit never find any stuff whenever I enter big houses in PUBG, man. That is just how experience has been with me. So as you can see, I literally found nothing at all here, so I ended up leaving and going into the next building, if you will. I'm pretty sure I found nothing here as well. Yeah, just the 5.56 ammo. So I don't know, man. For the first few minutes in this game, I was very unlucky, but things really stepped up for me. So at this point, I think I heard someone shoot, so that's why I tried looking in this direction with the scope, but I just couldn't see anyone. So I said, fuck it, I'ma go to a house and loot it. I'm low on supplies. And then this guy had to give away his location. I'm pretty sure this was a bot who just came to give me some supplies I needed. Some 7.62 ammo, some 5.56. He gave away his location by shooting, but I'm pretty sure it was a bot, because a real person would have killed me by now, because I had a level 1 armor on me and none of his shots actually hit me. So that's one of the reasons why it was a bot. But yeah, I ended up getting my first kill right over there, and then I made my way over to this place where things got a little interesting. I'll show you in a minute, but here I get some 5.56 ammo, pick up the frag grenade. Still, I have a level 1 armor on me, a level 3 bag, and a level 3 helmet, which was kind of annoying because you actually expect a good armor on you, but maybe that was not supposed to happen then. Now I end up going up in this house, which I'm pretty sure I find a level 2 armor in. Is this where... I don't know, man. I don't even remember. I played this game like a day before and I'm commenting now. But yeah, okay, so this is not the point where I find the armor. Okay, sorry. So yeah, just looking around, trying to figure out stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is the point where I heard some gunshots, another few gunshots, and after me not finding literally anything on here, I just made out of this house, went to the next one, and to be honest, if you don't have, I don't know why, but I've always seen that the armor in this game, I don't know how that works. I mean, it should be like first the armor wears off after your shots, but it's like I don't know how the armor system in this game works. I mean, sometimes it's just you losing your health with the armor not protecting you enough, but I don't know what. So yeah, now this is where things got really interesting. I entered this little small house where I actually got nothing, and then I tried to get inside this house right over here, and this is when you'll see in a minute. So I'm picking up stuff, picking up frag grenades. Literally found a holographic sight which I did not need. Left this house. Wait, what? That wasn't the house? Really? Which one was it though? Was it this one? Oh, okay, no. This isn't the one, really? So there's still one more house I'm going to go. I'm pretty... Yeah, it was a multi-storied building I went to where... Yes, okay. So there I found level 2 armor. Then I left this place, went into this multi-storied apartment, but before doing that I decided to go into another building. Just to look for some supplies because... Why the fuck not? Found some 5.56 ammo here. Yeah, I did. Then I made my way over to this house. Now this is when I got absolutely scared to my roots because I heard someone on the top floor and I realized that this person has to be on the roof. He can't be on the first floor because the footsteps, I saw them on the map but I couldn't hear them. So I figured, why not? I know this guy's on the roof, and judging by the looks of it, this was not a bot. So I tried and tried to scout the area, but couldn't see this dude. And then out of nowhere, he was just chilling on the roof right over there. I tried popping a couple of shots at him, but this dude was quick and he hid himself away from me. Now I'm pretty sure he realized what kind of a dick move he was making up when he was exposing himself. He should have just gone clean, but I was pretty nervous at this point and I didn't know what to do. Part of me just wanted to go inside the building, rushing and kill this guy, but I ended up throwing a frag grenade and I'm pretty sure he escaped that one because I should have kept it on. I should have kept the frag grenade on me for a little longer, but yeah, I messed up that. But now this is the part where I got really nervous. I ended up scouting. I ended up scanning the entire roof. Went from side A to side B, and I couldn't see this guy. But I swear, man, this guy was such a noob. He could have easily killed me if he had the expertise, but look at this right over here. So I ended up scouting this place. I tried looking at him and I can't. So I realized, okay, maybe he's just on the other side, the side which I'm not looking at. So I tried making my way over to that place. Now this is when I realized, okay, I know where he is. And I take a little peek right over here, and this is when I see him chilling. Look at this. Why would he do that? And this is when knew I had him. Just kept shooting and I got this guy. So yeah, that was cool. I don't know why he did that. Why he just didn't try and look clearly. I don't know, man. He could have been smart about his play, but clearly he was not. So yeah, I ended up popping him. Got some stuff off of him. Now this is the point where I'm actually low on painkillers and energy boosts. So you all know how important that is to this game. It can actually heal over the rest of the life, which you can't just complete by using a medkit or a bandage. I don't know why, but all right, that's just their way, I guess. Uh, Speaking of, this guy was actually, I'm pretty sure he was a bot because he tried firing me and I had him with the 3x, man. Nothing escapes my grasp, if you will, and this is the point where I got some energy boosts. Now I end up scouting the place for some more resources and stuff, and I end up getting some frag grenades. And on this point, I'm pretty much full on everything I need. Enough for me to survive the remaining of the game. But still, I'm never too happy with the stuff I have on me. I always want more and more of it. So yeah, I end up now. This is the part where I don't know why, but this has to be the luckiest games I've ever played. You'll see why in some time, but it's just unreal how lucky I was at this game. Trust me, in PUBG, I've never been so lucky, and I've always had to keep running to find safe zones, and I can't keep up with the play zones and the dead zones and stuff, and I always lose so much of my health just because of the places I land, and they're so far away from the safe zone. But this time, luckily, I was inside the safe zone, and where I happened to go in the next few moments. Oh man, unreal. But yeah, so this is just me trying to search for a vehicle, and I actually find one. So this is just me running away, uh, being a dick. So without wasting much time, uh, yeah, end up getting on that vehicle and stuff, and uh, it was a pretty long stretch, man. Too much ground to cover, but I was in the center of the circle, which was so cool, and I end up picking one spot right above this mountain or whatever you want to call it, next to a rock and a tree, and I stop, and I look and what just happened over there. The massive battle which I got with guys dropping off smoke bombs and grenades and stuff in this place. And I knew that I had to lay low because I couldn't afford to give myself away. I was in such a good position. Then I decided if I could just get behind this rock, I could have so much advantage over the people inside those buildings. So this is what I do. I end up going behind this rock, and I try using my 6x scope to my advantage, but I literally can't see anyone here. And this is the point where I actually wanted to scout the area. I wanted to go inside there, but I knew if I would, I'd just get shot down. And trust me, I've played so many games. I've learned to be patient in this one. And quick little disclaimer, I actually lost my connection so many times during this game. It was unreal, man. I ended up getting phone calls, kept losing my connection in this game and stuff, and fucking hell, man. It was just so hard to keep up with this game, but nonetheless, I ended up doing that, and I don't know how, but I did. So, yeah, for a moment, I almost could have sworn that I saw someone drive by to that house, but I wanted to get a better look and that rock thing was not working, so I tried my way by making over to this tree, giving the buildings a look again. I tried lying down so they couldn't see me. I was pretty nervous. It's just how I'm in the top 20 and I just can't seem to keep my cool, man. I always panic, and if you've seen the last game, you'll realize how shit it was. I just kept trying to shoot people, and there's just one random guy behind me who just got me in the end. It's just so annoying because the sound, the giveaway sounds the snipers make when they don't have a suppressor is just unreal, man. And if you, I've said this before and I'm saying it again, if you are a person who's using earphones to watch this video, just lower your volume down a notch or so, because the next few kills are going to be very, very loud, because they're with the car 98, so, and it does not have a suppressor on it, so good luck to you, I guess. So this is the point where I kept scouting the building, and this dude opened the door, so I realized there's someone definitely inside the building. That was a dead giveaway, but here he is, the dude on the building. I spot him. Now he tries to run away to the next one, and I just missed this guy. So that gives away my location, but I know by the I know oh god, I can't speak. I know by now that this dude is inside this building. So figuring out figuring out that I've given my location away, I tried switching places and went over to this rock again. Now this is the point where I don't know what this guy was doing. Maybe he was just looking for someone, but this is the point where I actually landed a shot on him. And this guy got scared and I was panicking. I couldn't get the second shot of him, which would have ended his life right there and then. But this is the point where I realized that I need to hide, because this is literally when he could see me. So, and this is when I realized that he's shooting at someone else. So I said, fuck it, I'm taking my chances. So I see him trying to shoot someone else. At first I thought it was me, but then I realized it was someone else. Then I take my time, landed on bang on the head, and there's my headshot kill with the car. And at this point I was so nervous, I actually forgot that I was recording. So I just pulled up my whatever that menu thing is, and I'm glad I was recording. I pressed the record button because I remember getting a phone call, and I was pretty unsure about if the recording had even resumed. So yeah, this is when things got really interesting. If you see, the place where I actually camped is exactly the place where the whole circle went up, because I'm looking at the map again and again, and there you can see the true caller identified the call, and that was from my mom. But I don't even know. I think I ended up not picking up her call because I was in a tense place, and I checked my menu thing again to see if the recording's still going on, and fortunately it is. So at this point I'm pretty sure that I was not convinced about this only one guy inside the building. I was like, you could have taken my bet on it that there was some other guys inside, but I knew that there was this drop which was going to land, and I knew that people would try and take stuff from it, because sometimes guys can be stupid in this game. But I was not taking my chances with the drop. I ended up looking, and I'm pretty sure this is the point where one guy just randomly starts driving around the place like a fucking idiot, and you'll see in some minutes, I guess, or in some seconds. And still scouting over the houses, but checking the map again and again to see if I'm inside the safe zone, because as I said, I was just so annoyed by the number of times I've just lost so many. And yeah, there he is. This fucking guy almost ran me over, and I don't know what he was doing. He could have just gotten out of his car and landed, but this guy, I'm pretty sure he just lost his fuel or his petrol or whatever, and he ended up picking my car, and I ended up landing one shot. And this is the point where I'm so fucking nervous that I can't even shoot at this guy properly. And he's just driving around in his vehicle and trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do. And at this point is where I just realized that fuck it, I'm going to kill you. But I'm also actually pretty scared because I'm like, don't do, dude, just don't run me over. And I think this is what this guy was trying to do. But luckily, I kept my cool and I kept changing positions behind the rock. And this is the point where I finally decided to put a fucking bullet through his head. And I don't know why he did not go for the drop. He just decided to come back. And this is the point where I got so fucking annoyed by him that I decided to just get rid of his miserable old self. And this is the point where I just ended up killing him. So at this point, there's like only 7 people left, and I'm one of them. So that's like only 6 people left inside this circle. And I'm pretty sure that the crate that landed right over there, the drop, had to have someone who would have tried to rob and take away the contents. So yeah, if you noticed, another guy went down. At this point, there are only 5 people left apart from me. And this is where I almost bottled my entire game. So I'm just looking away, trying to realize where the shots are coming from, trying to see if I can eliminate some more people. I sat like a fucking owl in this place, made literally no noise. And I wanted to see if I could find someone to kill, but at the same time, I was so nervous and so just nervous. I can't even find the words about what I was going through in this game because I literally tried recording so many videos and I wanted to just get one game perfect. And yeah, you'll see how I end up actually almost potentially bottling up my entire game. So this is the point where bullets and shots started firing. I tried to look over the crate again, and I literally can't find anyone. I don't know why they all tried to be sneaky ass motherfuckers like me, but my god, man, this game was so intense. And this is the point where some more shots from the house came from. I tried looking, but I could not find anyone. Then I heard some shots. Then I saw them on the map, rather, from the part where the crate had landed. But I obviously still couldn't see anyone. And then this dude, this one shot, I could hear it. It felt like it just zipped past my ear, man. And I tried hiding behind the rock because I thought I was the guy he was shooting at, but he wasn't. And luckily, I can't even be asked about what happened in the next few moments. So I'm still inside the circle. Bear in mind that I don't know why I got so lucky, but the safe zone happened at the exact same place I was camping up. And as the circle drew in, I was still inside the safe zone. So that means that guys would have to come to me rather than me going to them. And this is where I started looking for someone, and then there's another guy who died because of the play zones thing. But this is where I started looking for another guy who was shooting bullets, and I couldn't. And I tried looking at over the house and stuff, and this guy, I don't know where he was shooting from. He actually landed a couple of very nice shots on me, and I couldn't even see where he was coming from. Now this is the point I was talking about, me bottling up my entire game. And he started firing, and I don't even know why, but my buttons just stuck, and one more shot and I could have actually lost this game. I don't know how I even survived it. I was just shaking and panicked so much. If you go back a couple of seconds before, my key just stuck and my player would not move, and I was just going ballistics about how I was raging and stuff. And good thing that this game did not record my live reaction, man, because RIP headphone users, you would have literally left after my rant. But there's this guy who was trying to loot the one guy I ended up killing on that rooftop. And at this point, there's just 3 more people left beside me. Keep in mind that I'm still inside the safe zone. And the timer just went down, and it said restricted playing area. I knew this guy was going to come out of the building and try to come and find a safe spot, but I don't know why. He was just such a bitch. I tried leaving away my gun, tried looking if there was someone coming from this side, not paying attention to what the guy at the building was doing, but I didn't care. I just wanted to be safe because this was the guy who landed the shots at me, and I just see this one guy driving. I try to land my shot, but I can't. Me just being nervous and bottling up things as usual, but look at this. I mean, what were the chances of the game being so grateful to me that it just another circle and I'm still inside it. And this is when I realized that, man, I have a serious shot at this game. I cannot mess this up. So that one guy who drove inside the building, him and the other guy I saw who was looting the guy killed earlier at the rooftop, were going at it hammer and tongs. There was fights, shots being fired, bullets being exchanged and stuff, and I don't know what happened, but he ended up killing the guy. One of them ended up killing each other, and I wanted to get the advantage and pop the other guy, but I just couldn't. But I eventually realized that the safe zone would suck their life if they went fast enough, and if they tried to run, I could end them, but it did not happen. So one of those guys ended up killing, as you can see, and now there are just 2 more people left beside me. Now this is the point where I realize, okay, now this guy is going to come out of his hiding because the circle is going to, you know, contract or shorten or whatever you want to call it, but he doesn't come out. I don't know why. He just decides to stay inside the building. Pretty sure he was trying to heal himself, and I'm pretty sure he actually jumped, but he died. He died because of the play zone, and I'm still looking where he is, not realizing that this guy is dead. And I finally see that, okay, there's just 2 people alive. That means there's just 1 more guy beside me. And look at this. I'm just looking around, and there's this one guy behind the tree looking like a fucking dick. I knew I won this game, so I just shot him with the car right on his head to end things, but no. And then this guy, man, he tried shooting me, but I have already won the game having shot him on his head, and one more shot just did things for him, and that is how I won this game. I have to be so lucky. The huge part of me winning this game was just the circle, man. The safe zones happened exactly where I was camping, and with 6 kills I just won. So if you enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.